and welcome to KSN Local News at 6. The Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar showing plenty of precipitation moving through the 4 states. We're going to see this round and at least one more before all is said and done. Details on that in just a couple of moments. 10 o'clock tonight, 46 degrees with rain likely. We might even get a thunderstorm by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning with temperatures around 50 degrees. 57 with rain likely by the time noon gets here. I promise this is all coming to an end in the next couple of days. We'll tell you when in just a couple of moments. KSN Local News at 6 starts now.
In high definition, local, part of your community. This is KSN Local News at 6.
Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jessica Shear. Threats of violence on campus are getting even more attention than usual in the wake of the recent school shooting in Florida. An Instagram threat against Carthage High School to be carried out Monday was reported this morning. Carthage police teamed up with the Jasper County Sheriff and Missouri Highway Patrol, doubling up the law enforcement presence on Carthage campuses. Now, the police chief says they always take this sort of thing seriously, but especially right now.
In criminal justice, that you have people that do try to copycat crimes, think that maybe they can modify it a little bit and do it a little better than the last person did, and so we're always concerned about that right after school shooting.
Carthage police have focused on 2 potential suspects in this case, but are also following up on all other leads. And by the way, Carthage High School did not go on lockdown. That's a call made by the school district, but police add that is reserved for cases where the threat is active and immediate. A lawsuit pitting the American Legion against the city of Neosho has been resolved. The 2013 legal case centered over an exchange of property that the American Legion has said the city had not finalized. Now, they said the city had agreed to give the Legion the former courthouse in exchange for the old National Guard armory. The lawsuit has been settled out of court. A drug take-back program could soon be in the Show Me State. The proposal was passed by the Missouri Senate Thursday, which would make it easier for people to get rid of unfinished prescriptions. Under the bill, they could drop them off at authorized disposal sites because currently local pharmacies are not allowed to take back prescriptions they did not dispense. The bill would also limit some initial opioid prescriptions to no more than 7 days unless a doctor believes otherwise. The bill now heads back to the House for approval. A group of people in the 4 states take having a green thumb to the next level. And KSN's Erin Sullivan joins us now in our studio. And Erin, for master gardeners, there is always something new to learn.
Right, Jessica. New plants, new pests, even new ways to grow all of the time. And to get the best yield possible this upcoming season, these gardeners spent the day out of the field and in the classroom.
Fruit trees and fruit plants, strawberries, apples, peaches, pears, plums, elderberries, everything you can grow in Missouri.
The life of a master gardener is one that will keep you on your toes, literally.
It's kind of exciting, really, because you get to see new things every year. For instance, new varieties of plants come out every year.
But year after year, new diseases and pests present challenges for 4-state gardeners.
We have some new pests coming in. Spotted-winged Drosophila is a pest that's coming in on small fruits, and it's a small fly that actually lays its eggs inside the fruit. And so we're learning how to deal with that new pest by using certain varieties and planting schemes.
Even still, it's a lifestyle that's growing in demand.
These classes are happening by demand of the people in Jasper County and Southwest Missouri in the 4 states area is because we have a tremendous resurgence of interest in people growing their own food and being self-reliant and having clean food that they like to grow themselves.
An MU Extension Super Session taught a group of gardeners how to regain control of their crops.
Watering at certain times, using certain kinds of fertilizers, more things than just spraying chemicals. You know, so once we learn how the pest works, we can better control it.
They also swapped tips and tricks on the best ways to plant, grow, and select crops.
I learned a lot more about pruning my fruit trees that I found out that I haven't been doing some things the right way, so I need to go correct those problems.
And Jessica, for those that are looking into getting actually certified as master gardener, those classes go towards it and help them get that certification.
Yeah, always something to learn.
Right.
Erin, thanks so much. The Barton County Strength Club is gearing up for its annual Joy Prom. The event will be held tomorrow, February 24th at the Barton County Strength Club from 6 until 8 p.m. Now, the formal prom is designed for people with disabilities and will feature a red carpet entrance as well as music, food, games, and activities for the children to participate in. Last year, the club only had 60 kids registered register for the event, but this year it has grown to 100. So if you need any information about the event, you can contact the Barton County Strength Club. That phone number is 417-396-5885. An area radio station needs your help to raise money for a great cause. For the second year in a row, country radio station KIX 102.5 in Joplin is raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. KIX program director Randy Brooks says the goal this year is to surpass the $60,000 mark from last year.
St. Jude is the top-rated charity worldwide. Forbes rates it every year as the top for using their money, managing it most effectively, for making the most of their donors' money, and for the cause, of course, the support that they provide for the children.
Now, the radiothon did end at 6 o'clock just a few minutes ago, but if you did miss out on your chance to give during the event, you can still donate by calling 800-341-4731 or by texting KIXQ to 785-833. You can also donate online. We put a link for you on our website at 4stateshomepage.com. Coming up, a new report shows more students are taking harder classes, why local teachers say those courses will benefit them in the future. Plus, a Southeast Kansas company is working to get girls interested in engineering with a day full of activities. But first tonight, we would like to honor one of our 4 states' military heroes. Michael K. Jones served in the U.S. Air Force from 1969 to 1989 as a Master Sergeant. Jones served in Southeast Asia, West Berlin, Saudi Arabia, and many other bases in the United States. We salute you, Master Sergeant Jones, and thank you for your service. And if you'd like to nominate a hero, go to the military salute portion of our website on 4stateshomepage.com.
In high definition, and your home of the Olympic Winter Games, this is KSN Local News with Jessica Shear and Eric Kinnett. We are KSN Local News.
Welcome back. The Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education has released reports indicating more students are participating and performing well in advancement placement courses. Advanced placement courses give students the opportunity to receive college credit for the work they complete. Now, the department indicates about 12% of Missouri high school graduates have passed the placement test, receiving either a 3 or higher on the exam. This is an increase of 1% in the past year and 5% in the past 5 years. For example, Carl Junction High School teacher Christy Alford says AP classes offer students many opportunities.
I think AP programs are great for kids because it offers them a chance to get a little bit more rigor than they would in a normal classroom, but without the added expense of trying to take a dual credit course. And a lot of kids, by the time they're juniors and seniors, they need that extra rigor to help prepare them a little bit better for college.
Alford says schools are requiring their teachers to participate in AP training to ensure students can succeed in their courses. She adds this has greatly benefited the students being able to perform well on their exams. Dozens of 6th grade girls in Southeast Kansas are learning more about engineering. John Deere Works in Coffeyville held its second Introduce a Girl to Engineering seminar. Coffeyville Community Elementary's 6th grade girls attended the conference and competed in different interactive challenges to try to increase their engineering knowledge. Lashin Oakley, the company's product engineer, enjoys getting to educate kids on some of the things that the company does.
Any activities that we can do to promote excitement about mathematics or science, such as our 2 activities that we did today, so that we can grow our next generation of engineers here for John Deere.
Oakley adds John Deere Works tries to help the local community in several ways, including supporting Coffeyville's Boys and Girls Club, educating youth about their robotics program, and making donations to the local food bank. And middle and high school students from across the 4 states raced, built, debated, and designed all things technology today at Missouri Southern. The university sponsors the Regional Technology Student Association Conference for more than 100 students from 10 different schools. TSA clubs allow students to participate in STEM-related competitions, learn high-tech skills, and gain leadership experience.
I think most people like problem solving, but I'm not sure they connect problem solving with careers in the STEM disciplines. So this gets them drawn in and shows them opportunities related to STEM, and hopefully they keep interest in that.
Today's events included a debate over technology issues, a humanoid robotic dance-off, and a tech bowl. But a good day to stay inside. Jeremiah Cook joins us with a look at our forecast and a good night to stay inside as well.
Very much so. And, you know, I guess it's a good thing that the Winter Olympics are heating up. We've got about 48 hours to win some medals to catch up with, I think, Canada, Norway, and Germany, all three still ahead of us. Eric will have the latest on that in sports, but trust me, you're going to want the umbrella for about the next 36 hours or so. Details in just a couple of moments. First, though, let's take a quick look at today's almanac. At the Joplin Airport, not a big variation in our high and low.
Now from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with Jeremiah Cook.
Good evening and welcome back to KSN Local News at 6. Let's get started with our law firm of Bishop & Hayes weather photo of the evening, sent to us by Sherry Nolan. A very appropriate photo for today with all the cloud cover and even the rain that we're seeing out there. Thank you, Bishop & Hayes, for making these weather pictures possible. You can post your weather pictures on my Facebook timeline, Jeremiah Cook KSN. And we would certainly appreciate that and get that on air. Our lows today, we hit these right around 8 this morning. 32, the cool spot in Pittsburgh and Stockton. We only fell to 35 in Nevada and Chanute, 34 in Parsons, 39 in Grove and Veneta. As for our highs, they climbed into the upper 30s to mid 40s. Right around 4 o'clock this afternoon, we hit 45 in Grove and Veneta as well as Monette for the warm spots. 40 in Nevada and Chanute, 41 in Parsons, 38 in Pittsburgh and Stockton. Outside right now, our tower camera brought to us by the Stables Casino in Miami, showing a cloud-socked sky. In fact, that cloud base low enough that it's actually enveloped our tower camera right around 750 to 800 feet off the ground. There's also plenty of rain out there. Thank you, Stables, for that live look outside, where temperatures still haven't fallen too far from our highest readings of the day. We're sitting at 41 in Joplin, 45 in Grove, 37 in Nevada, Chanute, 39 degrees right now in Coffeyville, Kansas. Meanwhile, our winds are still out of the north-northeast at around 7 miles per hour in Pittsburgh, 5 in Joplin, 3 in Grove. But take a look at Bentonville, Arkansas, and Branson, Missouri, both showing 10-mile-per-hour readings, but out of the east-southeast. That is signaling the return of some warmer air. Over the last couple hours, we've been seeing the readings from Bentonville and Branson kind of fluctuate from out of the south to out of the east. That'll be happening over the next few hours before those winds switch firmly to out of the south-southwest, bringing us some much warmer air in the 4 states. Regional radar satellite image showing that precipitation streaming out of central Oklahoma right on top of the 4 states, continuing to develop in central Oklahoma as well. This round of rain likely to last into the early morning hours of tomorrow. And the Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar does a good job of showing that the heaviest rain right now is stretching from Joplin back towards Galena, Baxter Springs, down towards Quapaw, and off into Craig County in northeast Oklahoma. We'll see 2 or 3 bands like that move through of moderately heavy rainfall, which is what's prompted the National Weather Service to issue a flood watch for Lawrence, Berry, Newton, and McDonald counties in southwest Missouri, Ottawa, Delaware, and Mayes County in northeast Oklahoma. That runs through late tomorrow into early Sunday. Our future weather model showing we're going to see this band of rain and early tomorrow morning with another band moving through later on in the morning hours. That should be clearing out by the afternoon, and then we start to see skies clear off Saturday evening, setting the stage for a sunny Sunday. The KSM forecast from your local weather authority calling for 46 under cloudy skies tonight. Tomorrow in southwest Missouri, plan on a very good chance of rain with highs right around 59 degrees, southwesterly winds gusting to 25 miles per hour. In southeast Kansas, we should see early rain giving way to clearing skies by late afternoon with 53 for our high. And in northeast Oklahoma, looks like we'll be seeing clouds and rain all day long with highs right around the 56-degree mark. Once we get into Sunday, though, it is sunshine all day long with highs right around 56. Sunny and 60 on Monday. We should at least see most of a sunny Tuesday with highs in the mid-60s before rain becomes likely Tuesday night into Wednesday, with rain then carrying over Wednesday, ending early Thursday morning, leaving us with sunshine and highs in the mid-50s on Thursday and Friday. Now would be a very good time to go ahead and download our mobile weather app. Even though we're heading into a bit more of a tranquil period, it's a handy app to have on hand. You get the latest weather forecast, interactive radar, and the latest weather alerts as well, available in the App Store for your Android and iPhone devices.
I think even just tonight having that app is very beneficial. If you have any plans to go anywhere, you can see where that rain is, where
Certainly
it's headed.
so.
All right, Jeremiah, thanks so much. I know there's been a lot going on this week.
Very much.
Well, turning now to sports, Eric Kent joins us, and the Chiefs have made a move.
Yeah, big trade. Various reports say that Marcus Peters has been traded, so we'll have that for you coming up. Also, we'll hear from Missouri Southern coach Jeff Boschio on the Lions' big overtime win last night. But first, here's the latest medal count from the Winter Olympic Games.
This portion of the Olympic medal count is sponsored by S&C Squared. And now sports with KSN Sports Director Eric Kinnett.
Finding a way to win has been the theme for the Missouri Southern men's basketball team in recent weeks. They won their 8th in a row last night in overtime. The Lions with a huge 82-80 overtime win at Central Missouri to improve their record to 20-8 overall. Southern trailed by 7 with under a minute to go in regulation, but the Lions hit some big shots down the stretch to force overtime. Then they held on in the extra session. The win secures at least the 2 seed in the MIAA tournament for the Lions. And last night, another determined effort from Missouri Southern.
Being tough enough to make plays, having the players to make the plays, and then going down to the other end and getting stops. I can't talk enough about how proud we are as a coaching staff to coach these guys and understand and see the progress and the growth that they've come from the beginning of the year, and just a mindset of being tough, and being able to make plays down the stretch is just huge for them.
Well, Mizzou star freshman forward Michael Porter Jr. returned to practice today. Porter was expected to miss the entire season after having lower back surgery in mid-November. Head coach Conzo Martin said today that there's still no timetable on when or if Porter will be able to return to a game this season. The Tigers have 3 regular season games remaining, including Kentucky tomorrow in Lexington. In big news from the Chiefs today, various reports say Kansas City has traded defensive back Marcus Peters to the LA Rams. Details of the trade have yet to be disclosed, but ESPN's Adam Schefter says the Chiefs are expected to receive a package of draft picks. In 3 years in Kansas City, Peters has 19 interceptions, the most in the NFL, but Peters has also clashed with coaches, which likely led to the trade. And how about some spring training baseball? Cardinals, their opener in Jupiter, Florida against the Marlins today. 4th inning, Greg Garcia chopper to first, and Missouri State's Luke Voigt scores 1-0 Cardinals, but the Marlins got 2 home runs from Scott Van Slyke, the son of former Cardinal Andy Van Slyke, as the Cardinals lose their spring opener 6-4. Cardinals will take on the Mets tomorrow in St. Lucie. The Royals, I believe, have their spring opener tomorrow in Arizona. And high school basketball district action tonight will be in Pierce City and Mount Vernon for those boys' semifinal games. We'll have that for you at 10 o'clock.
I think it'll be a wet game over there.
It will be. Hopefully our guys get there safely. That'll be very important.
Absolutely. Eric, thanks so much. And speaking of that wetness, Jeremiah Cook has one last look at our forecast. It is still raining.
It certainly is. And all joking aside, we can actually see a little bit of flooding, particularly in southwest Missouri. We could see locally very isolated amounts of anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rain over the next couple of days. Keep that in mind. If you're going to be driving through any low-lying areas, we should have sunshine back by Sunday.
Looking forward to that sun finally back out.
Very much so.
Jeremiah, thanks so much. That is our news for now. Stay tuned to the Olympic Zone with Eric Kinnett, and we will see you right back here tonight after the games.